Just getting ahead and having to use like verbalizing each one too though for your check ride. So airspeed should be 0. Blue over brown. Within 75 feet field elevation.
Jet 597
0.
signature.
That's set, and then wing is level ball centered.
Okay. Airspeed at 0. Blue over brown.
Jet 597 Milwaukee ground runway 25 left, taxi via Foxtrot,
that
Zulu
one's set
Echo, cross
at
runway
0.
25 right, hold short runway
Heading
21.
correct.
It has to be within 75 feet of field elevation though, so verbalize that.
Alright, 25
Within
left,
25,
Zulu
75,
Echo,
75.
25 right, hold short 31,
I
exit
thought
jet
25 sounded a little
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah.
Alright. Seatbelts during taxi, takeoff, and landing. Air is there and up there. Sterile cockpit during taxi, takeoff, and landing as well. In the event of a fire, we're going to use our fire evasive procedures to get down to the ground as soon as possible. In the event of emergency during taxi, during takeoff, free rotation, throttle to idle. We're just going to stop straight ahead, exit the vehicle through the emergency exits. Post rotation, again, we're going to land. If we can't land on the same runway, we got to pick the best spot. No big turns, land, and then exit the vehicle. Oxygen, we don't have any.
Yes, so
Traffic, if you see something, say something. You're the pilot in command. Exchange of controls, belay on, belay off. Any questions?
Nope, perfect. Just separate those two just a little bit. So do that passenger briefing first, do all of that stuff, and then do like the takeoff, your own emergency takeoff briefing. Just
Okay.
Keep them separate.
Okay. Milwaukee ground 757 Lima Golf currently at signature, looking to fly VFR to the southwest. We're Cessna 152.
Cessna 757 Lima Golf, Milwaukee clearance, say requested altitude.
3000 will be fine. We are current with Charlie as well.
Skyhawk 7 Lima Golf, maintain VFR at 3000, departure frequency 135.87, squawk 4672.
At or below 3000, 135.87, 4671 on the squawk, 7 Lima Golf.
Cessna 7 Lima Golf, maintain VFR at 3000 and squawk 4672, rest of reback correct.
At 3000, 7 Lima Golf, we are ready for taxi as well.
Do you run up?
No run up today, 7 Lima Golf.
Alright, Cessna 7 Lima Golf, runway 25 right, taxi via Foxtrot, cross runway 19 right.
Can you repeat? Sorry.
Cessna 7 Lima Golf, runway 25 right, taxi via Foxtrot, cross runway 19 right.
25 right, via Foxtrot, cross 19 right, 7 Lima Golf. 25.
Alright, 7 Lima Golf, Milwaukee Tower, fly runway heading, running 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 25 right, clear for takeoff, 7 Lima Golf. Alright, winds are clear, so ailerons forward.
Jet 597, turn left, heading 150, contact departure, good day.
Left turn, heading 150,
going to departure, Jet 597, good day.
The nose wheel not flailing around is amazing. There's 50, there's 55, rotation.
Number 7 Lima Golf, turn left, heading 210.
Left 210, 7 Lima Golf.
Should really wait till 500 AGL to make those turns, that first turn. At least 500 AGL.
The rationale for that is just simply as we turn, we're losing that vertical component of lift.
Yep, just get to a safe altitude first before you make that turn. Even if they request it, just make it at a safe altitude.
Number 7 Lima Golf, and what's your intention?
I got it.
We're going to head over to Burlington, but we're going to do some air work before then, so we're just going to, this direction's good, we'll cut off with you right out your airspace, 7 Lima Golf.
7 Lima Golf, roger.
Cool. Yeah.
Number 7 Lima Golf, and a resume on navigation, you can contact departure and they'll, you just let them know when you're ready to terminate.
Resume navigation over to departure.
7 Zulu Golf. Cheers. Milwaukee Departure, 757 Zulu Golf. Current altitude 2,000, climbing to 3,000 on a 210 heading.
Jet 597, climb maintain 13,000.
13,000, Jet 597.
Just 7 Lima Golf, Milwaukee Departure, radar contact.
On altitude.
45 is fun, but let's go 55 knots here. 55 knots for slow plane.
Run the Jet 608, traffic, 11 o'clock, 2 miles, northbound, altitude indicates 5,500.
And if you're having trouble with performance, just throw the carb feed off. Alright, and once you're back at 3,000 here, and we're back to 55 knots, let's get in a 10-degree bank to the left.
10-degree bank to the left.
Stay at 3,000, stay at 55 knots.
Okay.
And we're going to cycle through the flaps slowly but surely. We're going to go all the way to 0, and then all the way back to 30, slowly.
Say that one more time.
We're going to cycle through the flaps. We're going to stay at this speed and this altitude. We're going to cycle through the flaps. We're going to go 20, 10, 0, and then we're going to slowly bring them back in.
Okay, while maintaining that 10-degree turn.
While maintaining 10-degree turn, while maintaining 55 knots, while maintaining 3,000 feet of altitude.
Got it. All right, let me get to homeostasis here. Altitude back by any power.
Actually, let's go the other direction.
You got it?
Because we're just barely out of their airspace, so I don't want to sneak back in it by accident.
All right. Maintain that turn, right?
Yep.
16 Sierra Mike with you, 12.2 for 7,000.
Alright, 16 Sierra Mike, Milwaukee approach, walk up number 3013. Roger, you can plan on a visual to 7 miles.
7 miles, thank you.
16 Sierra Mike, you can proceed direct to field, descend and maintain 3,000.
Direct to the field, descend to 3,000, 16 Sierra Mike.
Yeah, the turn isn't so tricky. It's maintaining that 55.
Yeah, right. So every time you take out your flaps, that's, you know, like that nose wants to drop, right? You lose the lift. But you also lose the drag, so just get that pitch up. There you go.
Yeah, and we're inverting back on the power, right? So now...
I mean, really, you're still behind that power curve.
Just due to the angle of attack with the plane?
Right. Slow. Yep. Let's cycle those back in now.
At 44 Yankee Hotel, traffic, 11 o'clock,
right.
3 miles, northeastbound, altitude indicates 5,500.
Keep that bank coming.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Trying to not just stare at my gauges here.
Yeah. Good. Let's turn 27, like 260. And let's recover from the slope later. Full power first. There you go. Then get rid of the flaps.
At 44 Yankee Hotel, traffic, no factor, contact Rockford approach 121.0. See you later. Scouts 4670, descend and maintain 10,000
Just go slower in the
at
flaps.
1,000, maintain 30.
Close to 100 feet there, so just full power. Let that speed build up a smidge. Go to 20 of flaps. Let that speed build up a smidge. 10 of flaps. Let that speed build up, then 0.
Okay. What did I do?
You went 20 flaps right away before you even added power.
Oh, I see.
And then you kind of cleaned up the flap pretty quick. We were still pretty slow. But not a big deal, but just sharpen that up next time.
Got it.
Power first. Slowly bring up the flaps as you gain speed. Okay.
So the exercise that we did before
approach, Cherokee
before that.
Juliet, chicken at 2,400.
So obviously in that
Cherokee
state we're just
4390,
maintaining
Juliet,
the
walk
same
approach, walk up number 3013, where are you headed?
same velocity throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
So when we're cleaning up from slow flight, right?
100%.
So when we're cleaning up, you're saying that you would want to see more of a
Yeah,
velocity increase.
Yeah, my controls are like
Your controls.
Yeah, if we were just back in slow flight. We were just back in slow flight here. So if we're in our slow flight, 55 knots. When we recover from slow flight,
Yep.
it's a lot like a stall, but for slow flight, same thing. Remember, too slow. We're concerned about being slow. Full power.
X-ray, turning right, crosswind 18, final
Let
line
that
traffic.
speed go. Plenty of flaps. We're just trying to maintain our altitude here.
Yeah.
So let that speed build up a smidge.
So the idea, I guess what I'm getting at is like, what is the principal difference between the two exercises? One is to simulate.
Oh,
the-
why I was having you do the turn thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that was simply an exercise in just pitch control.
Got it. And so
Recovering from slow flight, that's just
X-ray, turning
if we recover from
right downwind,
you know, that's
18,
kind of a separate issue. If we recover from slow flight,
Right.
And we just dump flaps right away. Back in slow flight here for a second, so we get out of their airspace, but out of that. Now if we're sitting in slow flight here, and we just dump flaps without adding that power, right?
Right.
If we just go like right, it's just going to fucking sink like a rock all of a sudden. We have a hard time losing that, maintaining that altitude.
sure.
So, if it's kind of like recovering from a stall, right? We want to make that the same.
Got it.
When we recover from a stall, we want full power first, right?
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to understand the rudimentary distinction in the first thing is a maneuvering exercise. The second is to simulate being too slow and wanting to get up, out.
Any recovery from slow flight, yeah. If we're recovering from slow flight, that exercise I did in there was just that was just
Got
an
it.
exercise in pitch control, so that we can see that every time we add those, every time we know we take out those flaps, right? We got to add pitch.
Right.
Take out flaps, add pitch.
Okay.
Take out flaps, add pitch. When we add flaps, we got to decrease our pitch.
X-ray,
Right.
Every time.
right,
Slow flight.
8,
Same thing. That's what we do when we're landing and or recovering. From,
Yeah. I'm just trying to ask, like, if the DPE wants me to do maneuvers and then tells me to do a different maneuver, but actually his intention is to see how I would recover from being too slow, well then I'm mentally in two different spaces. One is to maintain a particular speed.
Yeah. So that's how the slow flight's going to go. So he's going to get you into slow flight.
Right.
He's going to have you get into slow flight. He's going to say, show me slow flight. You're going to get into slow flight. You're going to do some turns.
X-ray, turning final
You're going to do some turns both directions. You're going to do some ascents and descents. That's all going to happen. That little thing I had you do, he's not going to make you do that.
Okay.
That'll never happen.
Got
It'll
it.
just be normal turns, normal descents. And
You
then,
can understand how, like, that might be tricky mentally, right? If we're doing maneuvers and then the next maneuver is like recover from slow flight, but now we're transitioning into a different mentality about how it is that we're maintaining.
your recovery from slow flight, though, I mean, that's all part of that maneuver. So your slow flight, he wants to see you enter that maneuver and stay within, you know, once you start entering slow flight, you've got plus or minus 100 feet.
Right.
And plus or minus, you got plus, I think it's plus 10 minus 0 on the airspeed. So if he tells you I want to see slow flight at 655, you've got 55 to like 65.
Sure.
It might be 60, it might be just plus 5, I gotta look. I think private's plus 10. So that's your maneuver. Recovering from that maneuver is still part of the maneuver. So he wants to see you get back to cruise flight safely.
Sure.
That would mean throttle first. You want your airspeed, then get rid of the flaps.
Got it.
Same on the go around. Same on when we're, you know, doing stalls. Full throttle.
Yep. Got it.
Your controls.
My controls.
Do a power off stall.
All right. So that would be maintain a descent point. Well, yeah, we're up at 35.
And so landing configuration.
Yep, landing configuration, steady descent. Once I get to that 55 mark, pointing to the sky.
Once we're at 60, so stabilized descent at 60 knots, we're gonna throttle idle,
Crosswind 18,
bring that nose up to the horizon and wait for the stall to happen.
Yep, got it.
As soon as that
And
stall
then
wraps,
recover. Yep. All right.
break that angle of attack, full throttle, flaps 20 right away. And slowly bring that angle back up at VX or VY.
Beautiful. All right.
Final light traffic, that's a 733 Papa X-ray, turning right downwind 18, final light traffic.
Alright, there's my steady descent at 60.
Variable Unicom, Skylane 61 Romeo, how do you receive this?
Hold it right at the horizon. Doesn't have to be that high. Just wait for right there. Just wait for that airspeed. We're just slowly adding back pressure while that airspeed's bleeding off.
Alright.
Bad then.
Wakes, Lake in the Hills Airport. VFR automated weather advisory. Wind 080.
Final light traffic, Skylane 61 Romeo.
Full power, curb beat off, flaps 20 right away.
I heard you. Final light traffic.
Food missing.
Alright, appreciate it, thanks.
I controls for a second.
Crew controls.
Plane aircraft tech 100, we're just turning left downwind for runway 080, let you know.
10. Dials back. Makes sure a little bit enriching. 10. 20. 30. 60 knots. Stabilize descent. Throttle back.
Burlington traffic,
Idle.
735, 735.
Put that nose right on the horizon.
8 miles
As
south
that
of field,
airspeed slowly
inbound
bleeding off, we're going to
for
add more and more back pressure here. There's the brake. Full power, carb heat off, flaps 20. Pick up that airspeed, grab VX or VY, bring that nose back up.
Wakes, Lake in the Hills Airport.
Finishing a climb.
VFR automated weather
Once we're
advisory.
climbing.
Wind 080.
Positive rate, positive rate.
4.
Flaps 10.
Visibility missing. Temperature missing.
Positive
Dew
rate
point
still.
missing. Altimeter
Flaps 0.
3010. Condensation altitude
Yep.
missing.
So, yeah, so you don't have to look at that airspeed, but just bring that nose down.
Westbound traffic, RV 2.
Nose down, full power, carb beat off right away, and flaps 20. All that should happen
Straight in,
kind of,
runway 13,
you know, pretty quick.
Westbound.
And then, once you know you got enough airspeed, slowly bring that nose up to, and once you're at least at VX or VY, bring that nose up. If you don't have to watch the airspeed indicator, you should kind of feel that out, but
Yeah.
cool, let's do another one.
Alright. You're rich and
Landing configuration, so
Yep.
carb beat first, throttle out, there you go.
20.
Nose traffic tech 1500, Victor.
30.
080, let you know.
Steady descent at 60. Alright, throttle to idle.
Caribou Delta traffic, Skyhawk 438, Echo Romeo is 6 miles
Right on the horizon there, bleed that
19.
power off.
Caribou Delta.
Wakes, Lake in the Hills Airport. VFR automated weather advisory.
Come on.
090
There's
at
the brake.
4.
Full
Visibility
power.
missing. Temperature missing.
20
Dew
right
point
away.
Missing. Altimeter 3010. Condensation altitude missing.
You heard that horn come back on right away. That's a secondary stall.
Yep.
That's the one. That's what we're trying to kind of avoid. So get that nose down,
735, Bravo.
full power.
Is gonna be
Keep it
overhead,
down. Don't let it swing back up
downwind
again.
for
As soon as you hit
11.
full power, it's going to want to come up, right?
Right, yep.
But we don't have enough airspeed yet, so make sure you're keeping that nose down for a second. Get those flaps cleaned up to 20. Then slowly climb up. Let's do one more quick.
Alright, landing configuration. There's 10.
12, full stop.
Caribou Delta traffic,
20.
48 Echo Romeo is 4 to the southeast, entering a downwind for 19.
6.
Caribou Delta.
Steady descent at
Westbound
60.
traffic, RV 280 Juliet, pop up 4 miles northwest, straight in runway 13, below approach westbound.
Use the word stabilized descent. That's what ACS will say. That's what
Stabilized descent at 60, okay. Alright, throttle to idle. Cowling on the horizon. Bleed that airspeed off.
Look at those traffic, 90 Richards.
Yeah, we're just trying to kind of maintain this altitude right now. So keep bringing that back, keep bringing it back. Keep adding as we're slowing down. Keep adding. Keep adding back pressure.
And Caribou Delta traffic,
There you go. that nose down for a second. Last one. There we go. Now you can start bringing that up. There you go. Good.
Alright, positive rate of climb. 10.
Burlington traffic, Cessna 735, Rolf, turning base, 11.
Yeah, you should definitely avoid your takeoff. We're right above you.
Burlington's already a shit show for the day. Okay, good.
Nice.
Good to know.
Perfect.
Got simulated my. Oh,
Westbound traffic,
yep.
RV
So
280 with
we're in
top of
cruise.
the runway
Cruise
13
flight. This is
westbound.
cruise configuration.
Yep.
So we're cruised out. We're just gonna throttle back.
Traffic,
Just lead off that airspeed. We're just gonna maintain our altitude here until we're about 60, like we'd be taking off.
Right.
Then we're gonna simulate a takeoff here. So we're gonna simulate 60 knots, full throttle, and now we're gonna bring that nose up. We're gonna bring it up. Like, here's the throttle just a little bit so it doesn't brake quite so hard. We're just waiting enough. However much pitch we need is just to induce the stall. So adding brake pressure until we actually get a stall here. There you go. Wings down. Wings level. With full power. That should be extra VY. Wings down, wings level. Full power. There you go.
Alright, so we'll bleed some of that speed off.
Field, inbound for landing, 13 westbound.
Get to 60.
Monroe traffic, Grumman 4539, Lima overhead at 2,500 feet for the teardrop. Left traffic, runway 12, Monroe.
Good job staying coordinated there with that right rudder. Make that angle, wings level. Bring that nose back up. There you go. That speed on power ons, like that speed comes up pretty quick, right?
Yep.
Boom.
Yeah, I think that's where I was pushing a little too far forward early on.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes those power ons also brake really hard too.
Yeah.
So, and good job of resisting that aileron correction ready. Like get that nose down, then aileron correct.
Yep.
Squeeze level. Nice job. Okay.
Thanks.
Burlington traffic, Cessna 7 Lima Golf, currently 7 miles to the north east, going to be coming in for a midfield left downwind, runway 11, Burlington. Burlington traffic, Cessna 7 Lima Golf, 3.5 miles to the north east, approaching for a midfield left downwind, runway 11, full stop, Burlington. Burlington traffic, Cessna 7 Lima Golf, turning downwind, runway 11, Burlington.
Coming in just a little bit under, because I know I'm going to be long here.
It's just like a ground reference maneuver, right? If you're low,
Yep.
low and fast, bring that pitch up, trade them off.
Well, I'm just saying, if I could figure here, now I'm already 100 below.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah.
There's my descent.
Go back a touch more. 1,700.
Yeah, I was getting
Westbound
needs a little.
traffic, Douglas 937 Delta,
There's
is
200.
left downwind for 13, touch and go westbound.
Burlington traffic, Cessna 7 Lima Golf, turning base, runway 11, full stop, Burlington.
Westbound traffic, 716, entering left downwind for 13. I have the other traffic inside, westbound.
Burlington traffic, Cessna 7 Lima Golf, turning final, runway 11, Burlington.
Slow down, right? We're almost 85 knots. We're over speed flaps here.
Look at those traffic divergers going there to the west. Yeah,
Pitch
like
controls your speed. There's 70 knots. 65 knots now. Pitch of that. Throttle for your altitude. like speed, like it's just like you got to nail that speed down. That speed was like wildly all over the place, right? So
Yeah.
and I know we're coming in. I know we're coming in for that 45. I know it's a little weird there. Like, you know, we were fast and low. That would have been like that's actually a quick fix, right? Just pitch up, grab that extra 100 feet back. We would have slowed down nicely.
Yeah.
And then we could get it configured, right? That could have been a real quick trade-off. But on this normal pattern here now that we're taking off,
Yep.
nail that 70 knots. Get it.
You got it.
Get it trimmed out right away for 70 knots.
Yep.
Get your 200 feet. That tendency, you know, you need just a little bit of back pressure around that turn. We want to see nice square 30-degree turns. But maintain that speed. That speed is like the thing that's like that. If you throw that variable in along with the shorter length of the runway, now you've got a lot of variables, right? You're trying to get center line. You're too fast. You're too slow. You're too high. You're too low. Really nail that speed with your pitch, right? That's the only thing that's the only thing your pitch is doing is controlling your speed. That's it. Using that throttle just a little bit at a time, right? If that, whatever you're aiming for, if you're aiming for the numbers, if you're aiming for that first stripe, whatever your aiming point is, if that starts going up, just start adding a little bit of throttle, or, you know, adding a little bit of throttle. We're getting too low. If it starts coming down, take back a little throttle. Little chunks at a time, 20 RPMs, maybe 50. That speed is really just that's the key variable in the pattern work for most people. Nail that, you can get the pattern.
Cool. Burlington traffic, Cessna 7 Lima Golf taking 1-1. We'll be staying in the pattern. Burlington.
Clear right. Alright, airspeed's alive.
Engine instruments both green.
Yeah. There's 50, 55. Speed up, 70.
Burlington traffic, 757 Lima Golf, turning crosswind runway 11, full stop. Burlington.
You're doing a great job here controlling that speed, right? We've been nailed at 70 here this whole time, which is awesome.
Yeah, just coming in low and then having a different idea of what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
It's just why in emergencies, right, we want to make it as normal as possible. Makes sense.
Burlington traffic, Cessna 7 Lima Golf, turning downwind runway 11, Burlington.
Don't pull that throttle right away. Level up at 1800, build up a 10 or 15 knots, then pull that throttle back.
All right.
And we're going to plan to land around near those 1,000 footers. So
Yep.
at the 1,000 footers, configure now. RV, throttle back, 1700, 1500. Perfect. Mixture's full, 10 of flaps.
Below VFE.
Send at 70, get right in that right descent. There you go. Beautiful. Nice. Now just look at that sight picture, right? That's what we're working off of. We don't have to look at that gauge. We're just looking to see, we should know about whatever that looks to you. That's what's called maintaining 70.
Yep.
You're 200 feet.
Burlington traffic, Cessna 7 Lima Golf, turning base runway 11, full stop. Burlington.
Yeah, just a real little adjustment with that pitch. Not so big of adjustment there. You're 3-4 knots slow, no big deal. Just bring that nose down an inch on the horizon there. Good, 20 flaps. Change that pitch attitude a little bit more now. There you go. Right.
Burlington traffic, Cessna 7 Lima Golf, turning final runway 11, Burlington.
Great, speed's good. Got about 500 to go here, which is right about perfect, right? We'd like to go wings level about 4 to 500 feet. You're right on it, 400 feet to go. This glide slope's perfect. Aiming right for those, let's aim for that first stripe. Let's just keep that in our sight picture.
Yep.
Keep keep looking at that stripe. Looking a little, get like we're getting just a touch low, edge, just a touch of power. There you go, perfect. Just a tick.
Yep.
A little bit of power. Yeah, a little bit of power. There you go. A little more. More power. A little more power. There you go. Keep it 65. Great. Good. Now don't just chop that power. Bring it down nice and slowly once you make that transition here. There you go. Nice and smooth on that power out. There you go. Awesome. Very nice. Keep that nose up. Don't land it yet. There you go. Keep it up. Keep it up. Perfect. Excellent. Great. And that speed was like you were dead nuts on pretty much all the way around, right?
Yep.
Just makes things a lot easier. Yeah, you got like a touch slow and you like kind of jam that nose down, right? It's very, I mean, it's tiny, right? That difference is going to be tiny in just a couple knots. So just bring that nose down just a little bit. Just wait. Just hang out a second or two and just make sure that that's the right move before you add more.
Sure. Burlington traffic, Cessna 7 Lima Golf taking 1-1. Going to stay in the pattern, Burlington.
All right, for the sake of it, I'd like to do short field.
Cool.
All right, so we're all lined up. We're at 10 flaps. Mixture full rich. We're gonna go full RPMs. Once we reach that, we're gonna let her go. Start to rotate it at 50, climb out at 55. Once we clear that 50-foot obstacle, then hit VY. All right. Airspeed's alive. Indicators look good. There's 50. Climb out at 55. There's our 50-foot obstacle.
Yep, just bring that nose over first.
Yep.
Get to like VY and then
Yep.
clean up those flaps. There you go.
All right, beam to 1,000 footers. Landing configuration carb throttle to 1700. Mixture's full rich. Below VFE. That pitch for 70. There's my side picture. Someone on the runway there?
Yeah, he just pulled on the runway. I think
Yeah.
I think he made a call and I didn't hear it though.
I heard
Plenty of
something
distance.
about 6 miles. There's 200.
Burlington traffic, Cessna 7 Lima Golf turning left base, runway 11, Burlington.
And that guy's out of the way.
Yeah, westbound traffic pipeline 9831 Golf's over the top 2,100. We'll be clearing the area to the north. Westbound traffic.
Burlington traffic, Cessna 7 Lima Golf turning final 11, Burlington.
Got a guy right here.
Hills traffic, Bonanza entering left downwind for 08, Lake in the Hills.
I think that's that other guy that was.
Yeah.
He must. I don't know if he was landing the grass.
No, EDSB.
Yeah.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Cupter 9, 3 miles to the east, northeast, 1,600 orbiting.
We got 10 flaps in. Basically, we're going to do a rolling start.
Yep. We'll probably stop just to take a peek around.
Right.
So these boards designate the end of the runway.
Yep.
So don't go on that side of that runway. even though the grass is much, goes left.
Oh, I see this one. Yeah, got it. Turf field, we're going to rotate as soon as the plane is able. Use that ground effect to get up to 55. Once at 55, climb out at the VX.
Yeah, or 65, right? We can wait till 65 too,
Okay.
either way. Burlington traffic, 7 Lima Golf is taking runway 1 on the turf. We're going to stay in the pattern left traffic, Burlington.
Do we have time to stay in the pattern?
Yeah, we're going to do one. We don't, but I want to do one. I want you to land once here too.
All right. All right, airspeed's alive.
Yeah, let it come on. Oh. And nose down. Nose down. Alright, now we can climb up.
All right.
Burlington traffic, yellow ultralight, back taxiing 01 Burlington.
Positive rate of climb. Clean up those flaps. So yeah, that's kind of tricky because we get a lot of back pressure trying to get it off.
Yeah, so I think so. You want back pressure. You don't want that nose wheel to pop off the ground though before it's ready to fly.
Okay.
That's the trick. So you want
Got
back
it.
pressure. You want just that nose skimming, right? You're keeping it light, but you don't want it to pop up because you're adding just a shit ton of drag and it's not ready to fly.
Got it.
So keep it just nice and light. So we're starting full back pressure and then letting out slowly but surely as we go. And then let her lift off, get it up, get the nose down right away. Just want to stay a couple feet above the ground there. Like we were like, that stall horn was kind of coming on because we just didn't have enough speed.
Right.
We didn't want to take off yet. So soft field, and we can kind of treat this a little bit as a short field also. So we're going to come in over some trees here, so step just a little bit higher.
Okay.
Add the 30th flap is kind of late.
Stills traffic, 6
Right,
for Charlie, we're 16 miles to the south.
Right,
we're going
so
to do
a beam or landing
approach
point
on
here.
runway 1
Yep.
and sort of a land left on runway 1.
Back, carb heat.
Stills traffic.
All right, there's 70, there's 200.
I got it here. Burlington traffic, 7 Golf turning left base, runway 1. This will be a full stop, taxi back, and then we'll be departing the field after that. Burlington.
Westbound traffic, Skyhawk 800 flying over the field at 2,500. We'll be doing a teardrop to the 45 for 13, westbound.
Got this guy out.
Westbound traffic 716 entering left downwind for 13 westbound.
And we got 716 in sight.
We won't worry about it for now. So I think we're a little low here already, so let's add some power. We got only 400 feet to go and we haven't even turned final, so let's add power. I got it.
Thanks.
Burlington traffic, 7 Golf, turning final runway 1 on the turf, full stop, Burlington.
So we want to line this up, hit 30.
Burlington,
They're pulling back power just a smidge.
Cessna 735 Bravo, taxing down to
Airspeed's
runway,
good. So let's pull
runway
back
1.
a little bit. Let's add that 30th flaps now.
Runway 11, I should say.
Okay. Bring that power out. There you go. Looking for 65. So pitch for 65.
Westbound traffic.
Power out now. That's nice small adjustment. Doesn't need to be that big, right? There you go. There you go.
Burlington traffic, Cessna 735 Bravo, clear of runway 1.
Hold it up, hold it up. There you go. Keep that nose wheel, hold that nose wheel up. So no brakes, no brakes. Alright. Good. Just a little bit of brakes here so we don't run on this runway just because we can't see it. Alright, good. Spin her up. Yeah. Burlington traffic, 7 Golf is going to back taxi runway 1. Burlington. And Burlington traffic, 7 Golf is taking off runway 1. We're going to be departing the area to the north. Burlington traffic.
All right, nice and light here, but not.
Yeah, bring that back. Yeah, just hover it. So yeah. Slowly bring that.
Airspeed's alive. There's 40.
She kind of wants to take off. You can kind of feel that. So let that happen. Bring that nose down right away.
go.
And now you can climb up.
All right. Nice.
Milwaukee approach 757 Lima Golf for about 17 miles to the southwest. We are inbound, full stop. I have information, Foxtrot.
Cessna 757 Lima Golf, squawk 4676, altimeter 3012.
4676 3012, 7 Lima Golf.
Cessna 7 Lima Golf is radar contact 15 miles southwest of Milwaukee Mitchell Airport. Expect runway 19 right.
Okay, we will expect 19 right, 7 Lima Golf.
Cessna 7 Lima Golf, advise information Golf.
And Milwaukee approach 7 Lima Golf is currently Golf.
Yeah.
Cessna 7 Lima Golf, proceed through the water first, the green field. Correction to enter the right downwind for runway 19 right.
Alright, right downwind for 19 right, 7 Lima Golf.
Cessna 7 Lima Golf, contact tower 124.57.
2457, good day, 7 Lima Golf. Milwaukee Tower 757 Lima Golf. We are inbound for a right downwind for 19 right.
757 Lima Golf, Tower, the wind 1205, runway 19 right, clear to land.
19 right, clear to land, 7 Lima Golf.
Enjoy the cruise ship out there. All right. Start to configure here. Full ridge, below VFE, there's 10. $70. 70, there's 500. Start for final here.
Tower Southwest 5054, 19 right.
Southwest 1554, Milwaukee Tower 11204, anyone in right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 19 right, Southwest 5054.
Very nice, very nice. We're not going to make it till there. You can let the easy on the brakes there.
First 7 Lima Golf, turn right at Kilo, contact ground point 8.
Right at Kilo, over to ground point 8. Good day.
Stop and clean up the flaps here, or clean up, you already did. Milwaukee ground 757, we golf off of 19 right at Kilo, would like to taxi back to signature.
7 Lima Golf, you're still on tower.
Sorry about that. Fuck. Milwaukee ground 757, we golf off of 19 right at Kilo, would like to taxi back to signature.
Ops 4, cross runway 19 right on 7 left.
Cross 19 right at 4.
So 757 Lima Golf, Milwaukee ground, taxi ramp via Echo Zulu Foxtrot, cross runway 31, cross runway 25 right.
Echo Zulu Fox, cross 31 and 25 right, 7